And we are live. Welcome back to Takes by Fans. We have a great show for you today. As always, we got the updated cash trash list. We're going to take a look at the games from yesterday and see what's going on today. We'll do our Takes by Fans moneymaker. We hit on Saturday, but I don't know what I was thinking. I went against, what I've been saying is you can't stop James Harden, right? A well-rested James Harden is the best player in the league in the bubble, right? And what did we do yesterday? We go against it, and out of our 3-game pick, that was the one that beefed us. So we'll get into all that, but first, we got to talk about some breaking news. What happened over the weekend? We had something breaking a little earlier today, a couple hours ago, so let's see what that is. But as a reminder, follow me on Twitter at Takes by Fans. Be a part of the conversation and come watch live Monday through Friday, noon Eastern, twitch.tv/Takes by Fans. Alrighty. So here we go. What broke? Well, the XFL, baby. If you liked it and you want it again, it's coming. Dwayne Johnson and a group has bought the XFL for only $15 million. Jeez, I would have bought. If I knew it was $15 million, I would have fucking bought it. Shit. Why not, right? It got good ratings. It was decent. It's basically the G League for football, the D League. So, not bad. $15 million, and now we got Dwayne Johnson, officially owned by Vince McMahon. Obviously, we all know Vince McMahon, wrestling tycoon. And now he's selling it to one of his proteges, right? Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, got to start in wrestling, and now he will be owning the XFL. So we can expect that. Obviously, not this season. I mean, really, the worst time to buy a sporting franchise or a sporting. What do we even call a league? Yeah, sporting league is to do it in COVID. But for $15 million, I mean, shit, you could sell like the rights. You could just sell like the domain of XFL for $15 million, right? So that's a great deal, and it's going to be owned by The Rock, probably starting next year, 2021. We can see some XFL games. I watched a couple games. I mean, it's obviously not as good. It's not as good as a product as the NFL, and that's to be expected because these are players that couldn't make the NFL. And some players did get signed from the XFL to the NFL, so it's great. This is great. $15 million. It's coming back. The XFL. They were not able to finish their inaugural season, which was unfortunate because of COVID. But they're getting a second chance at it, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson will be the minority owner for the team. So look out for that in 2021. Alrighty. Well, as I said, it's probably not the best time to buy a sporting league. We've got some more NFL opt-outs over the weekend. Here we go. C.J. Mosley for the Jets. Unfortunate. Bears, Eddie Goldman. Bills, Star, Lotulelei. A lot of Tule. Chiefs, oh no. They don't want to run it back. These players don't want to run the championship season back. How truly unfortunate for Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. Come on, Chiefs players, y'all got to be all in. Y'all defended the championship. Come on. Chiefs, Laurent, Duvernay, Tardif, and running back Damian Williams. Unfortunate. Giants, Nate Soldier, he's out. Patriots, we got some more. We've got some more. Marcus Cannon, we all know Patrick Chung, Dante Hightower, Dan Vitale. Packers, Devin Funchess. I mean, he's not even that good of a receiver anyway. They're not really losing much. And Vikings, Michael Pierce. How truly unfortunate. No, so far, which is a good thing, it's no like big attention-grabbing name that the players that are opting out. Probably the most notable name, Patrick Chung and Dante Hightower, maybe. Damian Williams. But, no Tom Brady, no Drew Brees, no Aaron Rodgers, no Christian McCaffrey. No big marquee names. If Patrick Mahomes ever decides to opt out, then we've got a little bit of a problem. But until one of those big name leaks, I don't think we have too much to worry about NFL players opting out. And yeah, so Patriots are leading the league and NFL players opting out. We got tight end Matt Lacrosse. That's the Patriots' eighth player opting out of the season. Whew, that's a lot. That is a lot. Tom Brady was able to get out of there, thank God. So his legacy hopefully isn't going to be too messed up by players opting out. But Bill Belichick, I don't think he's too happy right now with 8 Patriots play, or maybe he is, so they can get that quarterback from Clemson. Oh, I forgot his name. Damn, I forgot his name. I gotta look it up. Trevor Lawrence, yeah. Trevor Lawrence for the Clemson Tigers. I mean, he's really projected to be the new GOAT, the next GOAT. So we'll see how that goes. But all these players opting out for the Patriots could be good for Bill, so we can go low in the draft and pick up Trevor Lawrence. So we'll see how that all shakes out. And we got some new players changing teams in the NFL, and we got some promo pictures, and man, do they look good. DeAndre Hopkins, clean. He's looking clean in the Arizona red and white. Oh boy, Arizona fans, I know you all are excited for this. Kyler Murray, I know you are excited for this. One of the top receivers in the league. Y'all got him. DeAndre Hopkins, looking good, looking clean. And then we got Stephon Diggs in the blue. Jeez, I don't know if it's just these white backgrounds, but they're looking good. These uniforms are just looking so clean. They're looking good. You look good. You play good. Bills fans, Cardinals fans, y'all got some playmakers and receivers. Hopefully, Kyler Murray and oh my God, why am I blanking? Allen. What's the first name? All right, it's just Josh Allen. Josh Allen for the Bills. Kyler Murray, Josh Allen. I hope you can hit up these receivers many times during the season. But they are looking very good. What else do we got? Atlanta. Oh, man, their jerseys are, oof. These may be one of the cleanest jerseys in the league. Do I go out on record in saying that? I think I do. Ooh, Atlanta right in the middle. Big number. Black and red. Here he is, Todd Gurley, the new addition for Atlanta. He's got something to prove. Expect him to have a breakout season if he can stay healthy. We all know he's got arthritis in his knees. The man's really got arthritis in his knees. And he's probably like, 26, 27? Truly unfortunate. But, yeah, looking clean. I mean, all these jerseys are really looking clean. These promo shots are very, very well done. Very well done. And then we got Teddy Bridgewater in the Carolina blue. Ooh, boy, that blue is popping. Teddy Bridgewater looking good in that blue. I can't wait to see what he does. He has so much to prove as well. He already proved most of it last year as a backup with the Saints. Proved it so well that he got his own starting job. So very well done. And look very forward to watching this man play. Looking good, play good, hopefully. And then that leads us, obviously to Tom Brady, right? He's back with the Bucs. These uniforms are clean too, bro. I don't know. These colors are really popping. That red on black, red on gray, all white, looking nice. And that gray. Look at this gray. Ooh, damn. I think Tom Brady looks a little better in this Tampa Bay uniform that he did in New England. So we are obviously all very, very interested to see what he's going to be able to do in Tampa Bay. 2-year contract, $50 million. Hopefully he can get at least one ring, really cement his legacy in the league, and probably become the GOAT. Probably, if he's not already, become the GOAT. Alrighty, so that's all the news that really broke over the weekend. So let's get into these games from yesterday, right? We had 6 games total. We had a couple good games, y'all. That Rockets-Milwaukee game, oh boy. James Harden, I'm sorry. I disrespected you a little bit by not putting you, or actually taking the Bucks -5 in our moneymaker, and I don't know why I did that. You proved me wrong. I get it. I'm sorry. We will never bet against a Rockets team for the remainder of the season. So be on the lookout for that. And then Boston and Portland. Ooh, Portland got blown out early, but Damian Lillard leading them back in the second half just came up a little short. Truly unfortunate. We got the Spurs secretly creeping up. They were able to make their way. They are now currently the 9th seed, overtaking Portland, and the Pelicans falling all the way to 11. Oh boy, we got a little bit of a shakeup here at the lower end of this Western Conference. The Spurs, though, man, be on the lookout. They're also playing tonight. They are doing a back-to-back. They're one of the first teams to do a back-to-back in the bubble, so we will see how that works out. But very well done. Greg Popovich is like, hey, I haven't missed the playoffs in the last 15 years. You better get your shit together in Orlando. You understand me? So a great win there by the Spurs. Memphis falling apart a little bit in the bubble, losing. They are 0-2 so far. And yeah, other than that, I mean, the Mavericks lost to the Suns. Yikes! Devin Booker kind of did his thing late in the second half. Orlando, I mean, blowout. We all know that, right? What are the Kings doing? Nothing. And then the Nets were able to get the win. Finally, I mean, all those players not going to Orlando, they were able to scrounge together 118 points and beat the Wizards. So let's get into the games, break down the stats, look at a little bit of a highlight, and go from there. So here we go, the Washington Wizards and the Brooklyn Nets. For Washington, Thomas Bryant doing pretty good. 30 points, very solid. 13 rebounds, also very solid. These are kind of cash list stats, but unfortunately he lost, so we will not be able to add him. We will go over the cash or update the cash and trash list after we review the games, and then we'll go from there. Yeah. So I mean, Washington currently trying to get that 8th seed in the East, but it's not looking good. You're 7 games out, and you just lost one, so pretty much game over for them, especially when you're losing to the Nets, who are your rival. So Washington, I'm pretty sure we can already say it wasn't really fun watching you in the bubble, but I hope you had fun. But I think it's time for you to maybe get a little bit of an early exit, get that first flight home, because unfortunately your journey in Orlando is over. On the Brooklyn side, who do we got? Lance Thomas, 0 points. He only played 10 minutes though, so all right, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Jared Allen, I mean, one of the staples for this team, putting up 22. Chris LeVert coming alive in the second half, scoring 34 big points. Well done. Joe Harris, 27. Very well done indeed. But other than that, no real help from anybody else. Chris Chiazza. Yeah, he was starting. They were like, maybe you should come off the bench, because he put up like 2 points in his first outing starting in the bubble. So coming off the bench, a little better performance. All right, maybe just not ready to start quite yet. I believe he is a rookie, so he will hopefully improve, but coming off the bench definitely seems like the move. And having Tyler Johnson starting, well, Tyler Johnson didn't even do that much better either, so maybe you do just ride Chris Chiazza, since you'll pretty much secure the A seed, the Nets. But I mean, first round exit, you're gonna face the Bucks first round. It's a wrap for that. So let's get into the highlights. I mean, it's the Washington and Brooklyn Nets. How exciting could these highlights be, right? Right. Here we go. What do we got? Oh my God. Loose ball, sloppy down low, but Jared Allen was able to get it done. Jared Allen once again, just basically the staple for this team so far. The one true constant, able to play during the regular season and here in the bubble. That's Thomas Bryant, a big 3 for Washington, and he says, I can do it again. Ties the game at 54 going into half. The center hitting threes for Washington. Well done. And I believe that is that's Joe Harris there with the 3. Brooklyn up by 2. Now they're up by 4. Washington trying to come back. There he is again. Thomas Bryant getting it done down low and outside. But, unfortunately, Brooklyn would just kept scoring as well. They win 118-110. Chris LeVert with 34 points. Thomas Bryant with 30. Both doing their things. And the Nets get the win. So our next game, Boston and the Portland Trailblazers. Oh, boy. I mean, we all knew Jason Tatum wasn't going to stay on that trash list for long, right? Man had a very poor performance in their first game, only scoring 2 points, but he had himself one hell of a game here. Let's break it down. They had a big lead in the first half, but Damian Lillard and company was able to will their way back, outshot the Celtics, but down the stretch, they couldn't get it done. Everybody hitting threes. Gordon Hayward. We had Jason Tatum hitting some threes in the first half. Everything was falling. There it is again. Miss, but Enes Kanter down low. Shoots it back out to Jason Tatum, and he drills the three. He's like, all right, I'll take it again. You're giving me all this room. They're up big, 51-32. Another three. Another cash. 54-32 now, late in the second. But here we go, Damian Lillard trying. He's like, I can hit threes too, pulling up from deep. Now CJ McCollum trying to get into the action. He's like, I'll just drive. Yes, sir. Cutting down the lead slowly but surely. Now down 10. Damian Lillard gets the and one from deep. 4-point play, and then here it is to tie up. Yes, sir. Tied at 98. Do they take the lead? Here we go. CJ McCollum. Yes, sir. 4-3. They're up 105, 102, or 103 now. But it's Jason Tatum, y'all. It's Jason Tatum going strong down low. Picks up the and one. Now we're tied at 109. Jaylen Brown. Come on. Show that man some respect. They got shooters out here in Boston. Literally everybody can get it done when need be. Big three there. That's cash. Yes, sir. Who is that? Gary Trent Jr. for the 1-point lead. And then we got Gordon Hayward. I mean, they literally have shooters all over the place. Here he is, down 3. They go to Nurkic down low to make it a 1-point game. So they foul. Gordon Hayward at the line. Shoots. Both of them good. And now, 3 seconds left. Down 3. Nurkic, what are you going to do, huh? What are you going to do? You got to press the ball a little bit. You got 3 seconds, so you don't have to throw it all the way down the court. No timeouts still by either team. Let's see what Nurkic does with this inbound pass. Man, absolutely pathetic. They don't even get a chance to last-ditch 3 to tie the game. Nurkic throws it right out of bounds. Absolutely tragic. And the Celtics win 127-124. Man, that was a close one. No, actually, I think they lose 128-124. Yeah. Jason Tatum at the line for the last free throws, and he splits them. So the Celtics win 128-124. Let's look at these stats. Damian Lillard doing his thing again, another 30-point night. CJ McCollum 17, some clutch plays in the fourth. Nurkic, I mean, he had a great game, but that last second blunder, oh my God, just to throw it out of bounds. You have 3 seconds. That's enough time to inbound in the backcourt and kind of dribble up to half court and have Damian Lillard shoot the 3. You didn't need to go that deep on the inbound. Nobody on the same page, no timeouts. I get that it's kind of, hectic. Got to get it done, but damn, Nurkic. At least give your team a chance, right? Unfortunately, he didn't, but 30 points and 9 rebounds. Fantastic by him. Unfortunately, I mean, Jason Tatum just was able to find his groove. 34 points on 50% shooting. Gordon Hayward put up 22. Jaylen Brown put up 30. Kemba Walker on minutes restrictions put up 14. They had Enes Kanter put up 11 off the bench. Daniel Theis, he had 9 starting, so not too bad. But just so much contribution from that starting 5, man. That Boston team is good. That Boston team is very good. Once again, led by a great coach in Brad Stevenson. Them and the Raptors, just straight up team basketball all around. the starting five will get it done, and if the bench can just be game managers off the bench, they can pretty much win every game that they're in. So this Celtics team, be on the lookout. Unfortunately for Portland, they lose that game, and they are trying to claw their way into the playoffs. Spurs overtake them by 1 game now. So we'll see how Portland responds. Granted, that was a very tough Boston team to face, and they kind of stunted out on them. I mean, they got beat early in the first half, but Damian Lillard able to get it done big time in the second half to put them in position to win. They had the lead late in the fourth, but Nurkic just throws the ball away, and we don't even get a shot attempt for 3 to tie the game. All right. That brings us to the Spurs and the Grizzlies. Spurs getting it done. Well done. Well done, Spurs. 2-0 so far to start in the bubble. Starting in the second half, John Morant doing his thing. Truly unfortunate that John Morant's not getting any wins here in the bubble. Luckily, they already had the 8th seed coming in, so they have a little bit of wiggle room to try and find their balance again. Big little jumper there. Another one. Now they're up 11. DeJounte Murray there. Well done. John Morant. Yes, sir. He's so great, y'all. Clear Rookie of the Year. Don't try to even squeeze Zion in there. Don't even try to that. The man played half the season. John Morant's been there since day one. Walking bucket for this Memphis team. A true leader for this team. Has them in the playoffs. Very well done by John Morant. Memphis trying to come back. A huge 3 there. Who shot that? Jaren Jackson Jr. Big 3. And then we've got DeMar DeRozan icing the game. So here they are. They're down. They're up 3. Spurs are up 3. DeMar DeRozan shooting his second free throw. He missed the first one earlier. This is his second free throw. He misses them both. So Grizzlies still only down 3. They take a timeout. Jaren Jackson Jr. for 3 again. Well done. Ties the game. Absolutely fantastic. Now 10 seconds left. Spurs have the last shot. DeMar DeRozan. He gets fouled. But can he hit these free throws? Can he hit them? You only need 1. Well, there's the one they needed. Well done. Now the second one. That falls too. So DeMar DeRozan comes up clutch there in the fourth. Puts him up 2. Last second shot. Jaren Jackson Jr. Can't go. And the Spurs get their second win of the bubble. 108-106. Here we go. Nothing too big from the Spurs. Kind of just all around. Nobody in, only one player with 20 points. DeJounte Murray. DeMar DeRozan, 14 points. 2 to really ice the game at the free throw line. Memphis side, John Morant, 25 points. 9 rebounds, 9 assists. Almost a triple-double for the man. Very well done. Jaren Jackson Jr., big threes. He shot 2 of 5 from 3. Those 2 coming late in the fourth. For the tie and the lead. No, for the tie. What was the second 3? I forgot. But 2 big threes in the fourth. One to actually tie the game. So well done. Moving on. What else do we got? What's the next game? Kings and the Magic. Once again, who really cares, right? Kings, no real shot of making the playoffs. We get to see Orlando a little bit. Markelle Fultz, half-court shot. I mean, they're up big there, 41-26 in the first quarter. They put up 44 points in the first quarter. Another 3 there. I mean, they're just really piling on here. Another 3. They're up 20 here in the second quarter. Aaron Gordon, what are you doing? He says, hey, if nobody's going to check me, I'll just let it rain, let it fly. He tacks on another 3. Aaron Gordon again, down low. Never mind, that's not Aaron Gordon. That is Vucevic. And then he's going outside for 3. Yes, sir. He's getting it done all over the floor. 114 early on in the, Oh man, they're up big, 114 in like they put up 114 through three quarters, absolutely fantastic. And then we got Jonathan Isaac, so unfortunate here, tore his ACL. You hate to see it, man. Really a great emerging player, tears his ACL in the bubble. Prayers up for him. His season's obviously over. Man, was it worth it? I mean, they were facing the Kings. Ugh, what did he do? Where is he? Jonathan Isaac, 4 points. 4 points in an ACL tear. Jeez. Hate to see it. Aaron Gordon putting up 22. That's what he does. Vucevic, 23. Got some great contribution from the bench. Terrence Ross with 25. Markelle Fultz coming off the bench with 14. Just getting it done. Pretty much all everybody getting it done. Solid contribution from the bench. 2 bench players in double digits. Evan Fournier, only 4 points, though. Come on. James Ennis III, only 8 points. Got to get in some double-digit points there. Starters, come on. Kings, yeah, I mean, look at these. 12, 12, 12, 13, 12. Harry Giles coming off the bench, putting up the leading scorer for the team. So, yeah, just the Kings, they also don't have that big superstar to get you a bucket. De'Aaron Fox, maybe. Probably their best player, but just not able to get it done. 13 points. They lose kind of big, 132 to 116. Oh boy. And this was probably the game of the day, the game of the night, the Bucks and the Rockets. We had Bucks -5 in our Takes by Fans moneymaker. And I don't know why I did that. I speak up James Harden so much, and I didn't even take my own advice. What was I thinking? That Rockets +5 would have had us at another win. We had a win on Saturday with our moneymaker, and going into this game, we had a push and a win. So that game really was the deciding factor, and we beefed it. We beefed it here on Takes by Fans. Doesn't happen often, but unfortunately it does happen. Russell Westbrook puts up 31. James Harden didn't have, a blowout game like he did the first game where he put up 40-something. Little more tame here with 24, but some big shots down low, some great defense late in the fourth, so well done to him. Russell Westbrook getting it done again, 31 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, getting it done all over the floor. Who else? Robert Covington puts up 15. Daniel House Jr. puts up 16. Tucker with 11. Only 3 players coming off the bench, and 9, 9, and 5. All right, not great. Decent contribution off the bench. Granted that only 3 bench players played. Here we go with Milwaukee. What did Giannis do? Well, Giannis put up 36. You thought the height advantage would be enough for Milwaukee to win, but later in the second half, man, Houston just got rolling again. Let's see how many threes they took. They took 61 threes. Houston took 61 threes. 61! And they win the game. They made 21. They shot 34% from the 3 combined. That's what the Rockets do. I mean, that's their game. Small ball and chuck up as many threes as you can, because with our percentages, we'll get it there. If we have to shoot 80 and make 30 to win, that's what we'll have to do. And that's what they did, and they won it. The tall ball down low, is it obsolete against Houston? Does Mike D'Antoni know something? I think he does. Mike D'Antoni and the Rockets are really onto something. And James Harden, well rested. Russell Westbrook playing very great too, as he always does. They're just getting it done combined. That tandem, man. Russell Westbrook, James Harden. Look out for it. And we will never disrespect the Rockets again here on Takes by Fans. Every time they are playing, we will take them. If they're minus, if they're plus, doesn't matter. We will be taking them in our moneymaker every time. Here we are with the Bucks. Giannis 36, Chris Middleton 27, Brook Lopez 23. But other than that, I mean, yeah, they put up a ton of points themselves. But other than that, really just could not find anything elsewhere. George Hill 26 minutes, 5 points. Marvin Williams 23 minutes, 4 points. Kyle Korver 18 minutes, 5 points. I mean, they just didn't get help besides their big name players. They had a lot more bench players and still not able to get it done. So let's take a look at the highlights. Once again, it was pretty much all Bucks in the first half. Were out to a big lead. Giannis was able to hit some threes early in the first half. He did hit one in the second half. We will see it, but there's Chris Middleton. They had a big lead there, about 12. Rockets were able to cut it down going in to the second. Had a nice lead here, 43-49 Rockets. James Harden, 3. Yes. Milwaukee trying to claw their way back, try to get it close going into the second half. Giannis down low. He's too big for this team. They're down 3 here, but it's Russell Westbrook. Gets the and one. They go into half leading. Rockets, 4-point lead, but it's Giannis down inside. I mean, he got 2 straight of his own misses and gets it in there. Now here he is to tie the game at 81, down 2. Giannis for 3. Cash. They finally take the lead late in the third. Early in the fourth, it is still rolling. Now they're up 4. Giannis down low. Nobody can stop the man. But the Rockets are keeping it close. Chris Middleton to Brook Lopez. That puts them up 3. Still up 3 with 4 minutes left. Brook Lopez lays it right over James Harden. Too big for James Harden. There he is, able to get the miss. Shoots it out to Chris Middleton. He hits another 3. Now they're rolling. Up 6. But it's the 3 squad, y'all. It's the 3 squad. PJ Tucker there with a 3. Here it is. This is a great defense by James Harden down late. Giannis driving. Here it is. Set up the play real quick. That was a 3 by PJ Tucker. Here it is. Giannis driving into the paint. Rockets down 1. James Harden right here. Giannis going into the paint. James Harden able to strip the man. No foul. Run out. Russell Westbrook leaks. And now they got a 1-point lead. Absolutely great play by James Harden. Great defense. A great job by Russell Westbrook to be there. Ball finds its way back to Brook Lopez. He gets it to fall. They have a 1-point lead. Chris Middleton tries to tie it. No good. Giannis gets the rebound. Gets fouled. And once again, just great situational awareness by James Harden to foul him there. It would have been 2 points, but they weren't in the bonus, so they have to inbound. But just great awareness there by James Harden to foul Giannis down low. Do not let him get the ball out. And if he wanted to go up for it for 2 points, that's fine. We're up 3. So great foul there by James Harden. Now they have to inbound. 5 seconds left, down 3. What do the Bucks do? Giannis inbounding. Who do they give it to? Who do you rely on here? Probably Chris Middleton. They try it. Shoots it up. Just great defense by the Rockets. It doesn't fall. And the Rockets win 120-116. Houston 2-0 in their bubble game so far. Well done. Houston, definitely got to watch out for them. They're trying to climb. They are currently now the 4th seed. Well done. I forgot where they were coming in. Were they 5 coming in? I think they were. 5 coming in. 3-game win streak, 2 in the bubble, 1 coming out from their before the season. So they're going to try and make their way up to the 3 seed. They can do it. They're 1 game out now from the Nuggets, and they're looking a lot better than the Nuggets, I'll tell you that. All right, our last game from yesterday, we had the Mavericks and the Suns. And yes, you are reading this right. The Suns won. The Suns did win. Luka here, all smiles. Pre-game, but he's not going to be smiling too much. Seth Curry drives, finds it to Porzingis. Mavericks were up big in the first half. Luka Doncic drives, finishes up 9 here in the second. Boban. Well done, down low. Once again, Luka driving. You cannot stop him. Here we go in the second half. They're up by 11. But it's Devin Booker, man. He's showing out here in the bubble. A 30-point performance for him. Well done. Able to beat a much better team. Ricky Rubio with the rebound there. puts it right back in. Now they're only down 2 for 3. Cash. Who is that? Terrence Ross for the 3. Big time 3. Puts them up. Now they're up 5 here. Luka. Another driving bucket. Down 4. Tries it again. Yes, sir. Down low. Luka. He cannot be stopped. Ricky Rubio gets blocked by Porzingis. Mavericks down 2. 5 seconds left. Porzingis for the win. No good. But it's out on Phoenix, so they'll have another chance at it. Down 2. Mavericks. Who do you go to in this situation? Seth Curry? No. Terrence. Who is that? Who was that? That's my fault. Tim Hardaway Jr. for the win. Does not go. And those threes were not by Terrence Ross. Those threes were by Cameron Jackson. I apologize. Big 3 by Cameron Jackson for the Suns. And then you go to Tim Hardaway Jr. for the win. No good. No good. So the Suns were able to fight back and win 117-115. As I said, Devin Booker with 30 points. 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Not too great on that end, but 30 points, well done. Cameron Jackson, some big threes late. Shot 8 threes, made 4 of them. 19 points. Couple big scores coming off the bench. Dario Saric with 13 points and Cameron Payne with 10. Ricky Rubio able to add another 20 points. I mean, very well done. 9 rebounds for the man, too, with 7 assists. Luka, what did he do? 40 big points. Unfortunately, just not enough. The man, if they won, he definitely would have been on the cash list. 40 points, 11 assists, 8 rebounds. Just all-around great game. Kristaps Porzingis adds another 30. The big 2 here putting up what they do. Seth Curry adding 16. But other than that, just could not find any other offense. Could not find any other solid offense. Truly unfortunate for Dallas. But once again, I mean, Luka and Porzingis, the 2 best players on the team, getting it done. Just no help. They don't have that third, unfortunately. Alrighty, so that was the games for yesterday. So let's get into our cash and trash list, right? First of all, we have to assist who is already currently on the cash list. And then that played yesterday. So the 3 players that were on the cash list that played yesterday that we have to reevaluate are James Harden, Robert Covington, and Giannis. All right, well, they faced each other, so this could be a little easy, right? Giannis, he played yesterday, but he lost. So unfortunately, he put up a great performance, no doubt. Don't get me wrong. But if you lose, I can't really put you on the cash list. I know I have Joel Embiid, and he was on there because he lost, but those stats were so stupid. 40-plus points with 20 rebounds. Stop it. I have to overlook the loss with those stats. You really have to wow if you were losing to be on the cash list. And Giannis, 36 points. He had 18 rebounds, though. 8 assists. Do I leave him on? No, I'm not. I gotta be hard against Giannis, all right? I gotta be a little hard against him. So he has to come off the list. Great performance, don't get me wrong. But also Joel Embiid shot like 65% too, so I don't want to hear it, all right? I don't want to hear it. Giannis has to come off. Robert Covington, he was on because of that Rockets' first game where James Harden missed the free throw down low, and Robert Covington was able to grab the rebound and put up 2 points off a missed free throw to tie the game. So that's why he was on the list. But not a great performance by him. Solid, 15 points, 7 rebounds, but not great enough to really stay on the cash list. So Robert Covington, I'm sorry, I got to take you off. All right, so that leaves James Harden. I mean, he did not have a great game, but down low, some great defense down low, 24 points. Didn't shoot particularly well, but that great late game defense against Giannis and just the situational awareness, I'm gonna leave him on. I'm gonna leave him on. And because I disrespected him in our moneymaker by taking the Bucks -5. So James Harden, you stay on the cash list, and now. So we took care of who was already on there. Now we have to do some ads. Who are we adding, right? Well, we got some ads. We've got some ads. We have 2 ads. The first ad we'll do, it's going to stay here in this Houston game. I got to give credit to Russell Westbrook. Great buckets down low. I mean, this tandem really is really what's really working on the cash list. This tandem of James Harden and Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook, 31 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds. Gets it done all over the floor. Russell Westbrook, well done, and welcome to the cash list. Let me add him down here. You probably could have been on your first game. I was a little hesitant to put you on. I apologize, but I hope this makes up for it. Russell Westbrook officially on the cash list. Well done. Great numbers. Great late game scoring. Great job finishing the half. We saw him in the highlights. Got to add him to the cash list. Now, our second cash list addition from yesterday's games. We are going to... where is it? Was it this? Yes, it was this game. The Suns and the Mavericks. The stats were great. Were very good. Were they great? No. But Devin Booker, I'm gonna add you to the cash list. You're fighting for a playoff spot, and then you are able to beat the Mavericks. Well done. You put up 30 points, shot 50%. Not too bad. 4 assists, 3 rebounds. You're really getting it going on the cash list because you were able to beat the Mavericks. 31 points is very good. You were able to be that leader, be that commander for your team, be that number 1 option late in the second half, or really just in the second half in general, to fight your team back into the game. So Devin Booker, well done, and welcome to the cash list, baby. I don't think he'll be on here long. And that's no disrespect to him, but I mean, it's the Suns. So I don't think Devin Booker will be very on this list very long. All right. So now we've got TJ Warren, Joel Embiid, and Kyle Lowry. Are they all playing tonight? Let's take a quick look. All righty. We've got, who did I say? Kyle Lowry, Joel Embiid, and TJ Warren. So we've got Kyle Lowry here. He's playing today against the Heat. TJ Warren facing the Wizards, and Joel Embiid facing the Spurs. Oh boy, the Spurs. They're playing in their back-to-back. I think they're the first team to do a back-to-back here in the bubble. Memphis is also doing a back-to-back today. So we'll see how that back-to-back works. See if Memphis and Spurs 2-0, Memphis 0-2, and they can't really do any worse, right? So the back-to-back may help them. May hurt the Spurs because they may be a little tired from their win yesterday. So we'll take a look, or we'll keep an eye on Kyle Lowry, TJ Warren, and Joel Embiid. See if they can stay on the cash list. Alrighty, that brings us to the opposite side of that list, and that's the trash list. Lonzo Ball, he stays on there. He's up there. He's up there for their 2 games. Can he get off the trash list today? Well, it's a perfect opportunity for him because they're facing the winless Grizzlies. So, Lonzo, today is your day to try and get off the trash list. You're on there 2 times. After 2 games, you're still on there. Not very good. All right, Jason Tatum. He played yesterday, and man, did he ball out. I'm very glad to say that we can finally take Jason Tatum off the trash list. 34 points. We saw him in the highlights. Some big buckets late. 8 assists, 4 rebounds. Well done. I was this close to moving you from the trash list to the cash list, but I just couldn't do it. I just needed that wow moment, that one wow factor in the game. I just didn't see it, but I mean, I'm not knocking your performance. It was fantastic, especially when you went from 4 points to, 34. So, well done. You get off the trash list, and now the only 2 remaining so far. We do have 1 addition to this trash list. So let's get into that. Danny Green and Lonzo Ball, they both play today. Danny Green faces... Did I go ahead too much? Yeah. He faces the Jazz, so hopefully he can get off of the trash list. But we do have one addition. And it comes from this Portland-Boston game. We saw it in the highlights. Let's watch it. The sole reason why you are on the trash list, my guy. Down 3. 3 seconds left. Nurkic, oh my God, absolutely bombs the inbound pass. Doesn't even give your team a chance to tie the game with a last-second 3. Your stats were very good, very good. 30 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Absolutely very, very good. But Jusuf Nurkic, what the hell was that? What the hell were you thinking? You had 3 seconds. You didn't need to go that deep with the inbound pass. No timeouts. I get it. It's hectic. I get it. Down 3. No timeouts. 3 seconds left. You got to do something. But that pass wasn't even close, my guy. Wasn't even close. Let's watch it again. Let's try and analyze it a little deeper. Let's see he was obviously trying to get out to Damian Lillard. So here he is. After the free throw, he's going to try and leak. Jason Tatum, great defense on him so far. He's really staring him down the entire time. Like, he took, I think you get, you get 5 seconds for the inbound? How much time does he take? None. He takes no time. Settle down, my guy. Settle down. Here he is. So this is as soon as the pass is thrown. Damian Lillard is looking to come back. He's not looking to leak out. So Jusuf Nurkic, I don't know what he was thinking. We can keep an eye on. Can I go frame by frame on this? Okay, so this is probably his last good look of what's going on down the court because he gets rid of it so quickly. Take your time, dude. Take your time. You got 5 seconds for the inbound. Damian Lillard is just kind of waiting to see what Jason Tatum does to react to him. So here he is up top. Jusuf is trying to throw to Damian Lillard, but Damian Lillard, he's already starting to come back. He's fighting his way back. You've got 3 seconds. That's still a lot of time. I get it's only 3 seconds, but you catch it here with 3 seconds, you can dribble up to half court at least. You could probably get like a step or two up in front of half court with 3 seconds left and try a 3 like that. But Jusuf Nurkic just throws it all the way down. Damian Lillard is already coming back by the time this ball is thrown. Miscommunication. They're obviously not talking. I mean, it's hectic. I get it. But just throws it away, man. You have 5 seconds for the inbound. You don't need to just throw it away. Like the clock is still running. I don't get it. Very poor situational awareness by Jusuf, and I've got to put him on the trash list just for that. Just for that. That is pathetic. If you got the inbound and you miss out the 3, that's fine. I can overlook it. Your numbers are great. You weren't going on the trash list, but I don't get that. That's just bad situational awareness, just bad time management in general. Just in general. Take your time on the inbound. You have 5 seconds to get it inbounds. You don't need to throw it as soon as you cross the out of bounds for the check ball sequence. But Jusuf Nurkic, unfortunate but deserved. Unfortunate but deserved. Can't even spell it. Don't even know how to spell your name, really. Here we go. All right, so that is it. This is the official trash and cash list so far throughout the bubble. We've got James Harden on here, the longest. He's on there for his 2 straight games, so well done to him. T.J. Warren, Joel Embiid, Kyle Lowry. We'll see what they do tonight, see if they can stay on. Devin Booker and Russell Westbrook, welcome. It's great to have you on the cash list. You'll love to be on it. And Lonzo Ball, he's he's the Hall of Fame trash list so far on here for 2 straight games, while Harden is the Hall of Fame for the cash list being on their 2 straight games. I'm sure Danny Green won't be on here too long. He was on there just because it was a close game and he only put up 4 points or something like that. Yusuf Nurkic, he's obviously not going to be on there long. The man's very good, but that inbound with 3 seconds left, man, that's all it takes to get on the trash list. If I see one bad play in a very close game, I don't care what your stats are, man. I don't care. If you lose the game for your team, you're on the trash list. I don't care if you drop 50. I don't care. And I also don't, I mean, these Joel Embiid stats were so stupid. I had to put them on the cash list, even though they lost. I don't like to do it. I will probably never do it again unless I see these stats. It was literally like 46 points on 65% shooting with like 21 rebounds. It was so stupid. So stupid. That was the same game he battled TJ Warren, where Warren dropped 50 points. So, yeah, you pretty much have to win to at least be considered for the cash list. I will make some exceptions. Same thing with the trash list. If your stats are good, but coming down to the wire and you beef a play, you're a potential for the trash list. All right, so that leads us to our money maker. Saturday, we were able to get a win on our 3-team moneymaker. Where is it? We said Clippers -5. They blew them out. Raptors +3. They won outright. And the Heat Nuggets over 215. It was 230. So we were able to get a win there. And that brought us into yesterday, where our official predictions were Blazers +4, which was a push. Not bad. We'll take a push instead of a loss. Keeps the parlay alive. All right. Magic -2, they won by 20. What was the official score? I think they won by like 20. Yeah, they won by 16. So 2 points, very easy to swallow there. But the game that screwed us, I didn't even follow my own talking. How wild, right? I was talking up James Harden so much that he was so well rested. He would keep driving. He hasn't been taking contact for 4 months. He would be dangerous. And then I go and take the Bucks -5. Shame on me, right? Shame on me. I won't do it again. The Bucks really stuck it. No, James Harden really stuck it to us, and I'm glad he did because I deserved it. I deserved for James Harden to say, hey, take this. You're taking the Bucks -5. We'll go and win the game outright. How about that? All right. So that brings us to today. We got 6 games on the docket. Just looking before I look at the lines. I already went too far ahead. We're on Monday. Toronto and Miami. I'm sure that line will probably be Raptors +4. I have not looked at the lines yet. These are some tough matchups. This Nuggets OKC game, I don't even want to know what they're going to have the Thunder minus. I hope they don't. If the Thunder are getting points, I'll take that game all day. I'll take Thunder plus points. Memphis and New Orleans, I don't even know what you put this game at. Maybe Memphis -2.5 probably. And I don't even know what I would choose on this game. I'm seeing nothing I love. This Lakers Jazz game, I know Anthony Davis and LeBron James are game time decisions. I can pretty much tell you they won't play. There's no reason. They got blown out by the Raptors. They looked bad. They have a 5-game lead. They're not going to play a lot in the bubble, LeBron and AD. They're just going to get ready for the playoffs. They don't need another embarrassing loss to the Raptors on their resume. They don't need that to be the narrative. They need the narrative to be the Lakers are the best team. They're kind of mysterious because they haven't played a lot in the bubble in their 8 seeding games, and they would just want to get to the playoffs, dominate the 8th seed, either Spurs or Grizzlies, which they will do, and then that will be the narrative. The Lakers are the best team in the league because they're blowing out the Grizzlies the first round of the playoffs. They don't need the narrative to be they're losing to a Kawhi-less Raptors team. They don't need that to be the narrative. So I would not expect the Lakers or the Anthony Davis and LeBron to be playing tonight. I don't think they will. I don't think they'll play a lot for the rest of their 6 games in the bubble before the playoffs. Spurs and 76ers. Ooh, if 76ers are getting points, I'll take it, but I doubt they will. They probably got 76ers -3. Which this could be a good game to pick. All right, let's get into the lines. Let's see what they got. Let's see what they've got, and we'll go. Start with this Heat Raptors game. Heat plus 3.5. Man, it's tough. The over is only 221, though. I think I like that. I think I really like that. Raptors were able to put up 107 their last game. Heat put up 125. Heat, the outside shooting, took a little time to get going. It got off to a great start in the second half of their first game. Raptors, great all around. They are a good defensive team. They held the Lakers. How many points did they hold them to? I know it was under 100. 92, yeah. So great defense there, but the Lakers did not shoot well either. Let's see what the Lakers shot before we take that over, because I think that's a very good bet there. Raptors Heat over 221. I think that's pretty good. I think that's decent. It's tough. I want to take the Heat plus 3, but that Raptors defense, ooh. What did the Lakers shoot? They shot a team collective of 35%. Alex Caruso shot 50. What did LeBron do? 46. He only put up 20 points. Anthony Davis struggled, 28 points. JaVale McGee, Danny Green didn't even score anything. That's why he was on the trash list. He is currently on the trash list. Caldwell Pope, shooting 20%. Kyle Kuzma shooting 35%. That's a little concerning. We want him pretty much 50s at least. So yeah, the Lakers really just shot poorly. I think I like the over 221. We'll keep it up here. We won't lock anything in yet. But I think that's a decent bet. All right. Nuggets and OKC. Oh, my God. OKC minus 6.5? Oh, my God. No Jamal Murray for the Nuggets. But still 6.5? Ooh, I think they're kind of overplaying the Thunder a lot. But I don't want to take this game because I don't feel confident with either team. All right, well, we'll keep this on hold. Wizards and Pacers. Oh, my God. TJ Warren for the Pacers. Minus 8.5. Jesus Christ. Wizards, are they going back-to-back? Yeah, because they just played yesterday. So they're going back-to-back. Indiana had their full day off. Ooh. Man, that's tough. I think I'm going to stay away from that game, too. I don't want to touch an 8.5 spread. Grizzlies and Pelicans. Pelicans minus 4.5. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? I think Memphis plus 4 is a great call. Great call. Pelicans have not been able to find anybody reliable. John Morant, I know the Grizzlies lost both games, but let's take a look. They lost against Portland. Portland's a decent team. Portland's better than the Pelicans. Pelicans lost their first game against the Jazz. Zion is still not playing full minutes. Lonzo Ball is still on the trash list. Getting blown out by the Clippers. They lost by 23. Best team in the league. One of the best teams in the league. Memphis lost a close one. They're playing in a back-to-back. Are they tired? Do you take that into how much weight do you put on Grizzlies being tired? Or do you say that they are back in rhythm? Minus 4. I can't bet on the Pelicans. I've jumped ship. I jumped shipped on the Pelicans after their first game. I think the Grizzlies getting 4 points is pretty good. I think I like that a lot. John Morant keeping games close. Their 2 losses were close. One by 5 points, one by 2. And Pelicans haven't won a game yet either. They haven't even been really competitive. Well, against the Jazz, they had a 16-point lead that they blew. So they can't play with a lead. They can't play from behind. What can they do? They really don't even look like they want to fight for that playoff spot. Memphis sees their lead evaporating quickly for that 8th spot. So I think that's a good bet. I do like that. Memphis plus 4. I've talked myself up for it. I think we can. I think that's a lock-in. We can lock that one. And I do like that. Here we go. Spurs and 76ers. 76ers minus 7. Spurs coming off no rest. They're playing in back-to-back games. That's a lot. I like to do at least a 3-teamer, so I don't want to do this game, I don't think. What's here? Lakers and Jazz. I don't know if I want to touch this game either. Jazz plus 6.5. They have somebody out, don't they? Who's not playing for the Jazz? Will they tell me? Will they tell me? I can guarantee Anthony Davis and LeBron aren't playing. And once that comes out, I'm sure the line will move a ton. They are game time decisions. I don't see them playing, though. I don't think there's any need for them to play. Let's take a look. Who's coming out? Who's not playing? Do they have everybody? Am I bugging? Donovan Mitchell, yeah, Rudy Gobert. Okay, how many is it? It's 6, 6.5. I think I like the Jazz plus 6.5, man. A lot of big spreads here today. Nothing that's really catching my eye. I think the most solid bet is Memphis or Grizzlies plus 4.5. I do kind of like this over 221 for the Heat. I can't find a second game that I'm really liking. Jazz plus 6.5. Is that the move? Is that the move? Jazz plus 6.5. Oh boy. I need a win here to really continue my streak. I'm counting yesterday as a win. I don't want to hear it. Even though we hit the trifecta, win, a push, and a loss. All three options. And we picked 3 games. Would have been a win if I went with my gut and what I've been saying all along, and picking 5 points for the Rockets, picking the Rockets plus 5. Last second I switched. Oh man, these are some tough games, man. These are some tough games. Jazz plus 6.5. Jazz plus 6.5. If LeBron and Anthony Davis play, then I'll hate that bet. I'll hate the 6.5 bet because they've got some revenge too that they want to show from losing their last game. But I just don't see. I really don't see why the Lakers would really want to play this game. I think they just want to get to the playoffs with their own narrative that they're the best team. They don't want to keep losing against the Raptors. They don't want to lose against this Jazz team. Could you imagine the narrative? Could you imagine what ESPN and Bleacher Report would be writing about the Lakers? Can you imagine what Skip Bayless would be ranting about if the Lakers lost to this Jazz team? Would not be good. Over 217, is that good? Is the over and under the move? Let's see, 217, a little low of what we've been seeing so far. Let's look at their past games to see if that is possibly the move. Where are they? 197, so 199. Not very good. What is that, 114? 214, I mean. No. Can I do math? I don't think I can do math. 204. 204. That's the math. All right, what else? So far, nothing good. 204, 210. So none of their games has combined. 4 total games split between them. None of them have gone over 210, basically. And they want to do 217. Oh, man, it's killing me. I cannot find a third game to round out the Takes by Fans moneymaker here. It's unfortunate. This is unfortunate. Thunder, minus 6.5. I don't want to even touch that. That's a lot for that Thunder team to give up. Wizards, plus 8. I doubt Pacers stunt like they did the last game. Really, TJ Warren just went off for 50. That's why the score was so high. If I had to take this game, I'd probably do Wizards plus 8.5. But they're coming off a back-to-back tonight. They lost by 8 against the Nets, though. Jeez. All right, we're doing Jazz plus 6.5. Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert. They get it done. This will be it. This is the official Takes by Fans moneymaker. Bet it, y'all. Bet this. Bet it. Come on. Why not? Put $100 on it. Put $1,000. Put $1,000 on this 3-teamer. You understand me? It will hit. This is official Takes by Fans moneymaker. I call it the moneymaker for a reason, because you make money. You bet this. You bet this and make money. Simple. Simple. Raptors, Heat, over 221. Grizzlies plus 4.5. Jazz plus 6.5. There it is. Go make yourself some money, y'all. Do it. I proved myself. I just hit Saturday. I would have hit yesterday if I followed my gut. Come on. Bet it big, y'all. Bet it big. Alrighty, well, that's it for today. Takes by Fans. Follow me on Twitter. Be a part of the conversation at Takes by Fans. Come watch live Monday through Friday, noon Eastern, at twitch.tv/Takes by Fans. Following me on Twitter, I mean, you can get some heads up on the cash and trash list. You can vote. You can let me know who you think deserves to be on the list. You can get some, be the first ones to know about the picks, maybe, if I don't do it live here on the show. So, yeah, follow me on Twitter at Takes by Fans. Alrighty, it's been fun, and I will see you tomorrow.